I just ran into this going to the store. So everybody's protesting for uh, D. Smith is what I'm calling it, and it's just it looks like it's just now getting together. So I just wanted to come and see what it's about because it's a huge thing. Everybody's got to do their part, and word on the street is doing all we can to make people acknowledge what needs to be acknowledged. So I don't know if there's going to be a speaker or anything like that. So I'm just kind of ran into this, but I definitely wanted to share it because this is what we do on Word on the Street podcast. We try to make things better and be positive about it. So I mean, there's even though Detroit's making a strong comeback, we definitely still got a lot of work to do, and it's never going to stop. So I thought this was a beautiful thing to share. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to get a little interview. I don't know. Do you, hello. Do you mind if I just ask you like a couple questions? I do a podcast. I live right down the street. I grew up. I went to Western. I didn't know what was going on. I was just taking a drive, and it's not gonna be. We're doing positivity stuff. So I really appreciate it. Like I said, it kind of caught me out the blue. I usually have a lavalier mic, which I wanted to do. So I guess my question to you is like, did you know about this prior to? Because I didn't. And I live right down the street, so I mean, it makes me look like a bozo, but I'm here right now for a reason. So.
Oh, that's great. I appreciate that.
And can I get your name real quick, whatever? And it's all positivity,
Sure.
all positive stuff. So I'm never gonna exploit nobody or nothing like that. So I appreciate your time. I really do.
Thanks. My name is Bridget.
Okay.
And I learned about the gathering, I think, yesterday.
Okay.
On Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, I had heard about the organization or one of the organizations
Right.
before, but I recently relocated from California, so I
Oh wow.
learned to get more involved.
Okay, and just to make you a little bit more comfortable, and like I said, I really appreciate you talking. It's just kind of hard to like, who are you? I'm nobody, but but I'm somebody that's trying to care, just like you are and anybody else, and we need this. We need this. So I really, that's why I said I really appreciate you taking the time to even speak to me and look at me. So my two co-hosts that I do podcast with, they live in Arizona. They were born and raised in Southwest Detroit, but they live in Arizona, and we just did a show. I just finished like a couple hours ago, and we've been talking about all this, and just it doesn't matter what race you are and all that type of stuff, and just like we just need more positivity, and it's got to start somewhere, and it's got to start. And so when I drove past her, so let me let you finish. If you could say your name one more time, if you want, and just my simple basic question: what brought you here, other than the obvious?
Yeah, I guess so. My name again is Bridget, and
Okay.
I appreciate that we're all human beings and we all deserve to be treated with the same dignity
Right.
as human beings. And police brutality is completely appalling and unacceptable to me.
For sure.
So as a white person, I have obviously more unjust protection in public space. So I feel like coming here into like a beautiful park is like the least.
But that's why you're here.
The least
So,
that I can do.
Right.
So, yeah,
And that's sorry to cut you off, but that's like one of the like we don't understand. I truly believe that we don't understand the type. No matter what race, color we are, how dark and light we are. I mean, does that really matter? How much power we actually have. how much power we actually have together that God has given us. And it's like, you can, we all had choices. You could do this, you could do that, you can. So everybody, and you obviously chose to come here and to show support and everything. Being a white person or I like to say Caucasian, because there were so many times that like I grew up in Southwest Detroit and I went to jail. I went to when it was the third precinct. Now now it's a computer program. It's a program which is amazing. So like I was in there when I underage. Uh, I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't that bad of a person, but I was in a park underage, late night, and I got caught. And so I went to jail. So I learned my lessons and everything. So I appreciate you sharing your name and sharing your story and everything. And if I can ask you one more question, like what do you hope to get from this? What do you hope to go home and be like, you know what? We made a change, and at least in this aspect. So if I can ask you that, what are you looking to get out of this?
Well, I think the demonstrations and protests that I've participated in before, I've gained a sense of hope, I guess, from the solidarity of people coming together.
Right.
And just the fact that unless we organize, then we
Stick
we don't have
together.
much power as individuals.
Right.
So, and then again, I'm also hoping to learn more about people in
Right.
communities.
Right. Are you a mother? You want me asking? No,
No,
you're not. Okay.
I'm not.
Okay. So obviously that matters. It varies with families that have children and all this, and so this is where it really boils down to, as far as I'm concerned. The children, they're the ones that are gonna be here when we're gone. So it's like we had to show them, give them a little bit of take their hand a little bit. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta let all 5 fingers go, but you can let a couple fingers go. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and yeah, just thank you. I'm sorry if I talked over you. I tend to do that. So,
No, I
but thank you for your time. And let me, yes, because this is where.
I'll look up your podcast.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Word on the street. Yeah, well, I mean, we're just trying to be positive, and like I always say, without you, the listener, and the caller, and just the viewer, there's no us. So, thank you so much, and God bless you, and I hope you have. I hope we all get what we want, and that's why you're here. So, thank you again. I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
Yep. Thank you. I don't know if I'll get another great interview like that, but
Oh no, you're super.
I'm gonna try. I mean, so. No, I have a friend that lives actually in the corner right there, corner house, second house from the corner, and I reached out to him. I didn't know this was going on today, so.
Did he know about it?
No, I don't know if he might have, but yeah, he never responded back. So, like I said, once I seen all this, I was like, oh my God, what's going on?
Yeah, I think I appreciate that it's like high visibility.
Yeah.
But you said you grew up around.
Yeah, I grew up. Yeah, I have my family live in that corner house, and so.
Oh wow, okay. So
yeah, oh no, I grew up around there. I was born and raised around the Corporate Tiger Stadium, like 12th Street, Wells Parks Boulevard. But I moved over here in like 1990, so yeah, I went to my mother asked me, "Do you want to go to Holy Redeemer with your friends?" Because I grew up going to Catholic school.
Oh, me too. Okay.
Holy Trinity, St. Vincent. And everybody kind of went to the same schools and followed the lead back, and that's how it was back then.
You just go with your friends.
Yeah. So, do you want to go to with all your friends in Holy Redeemer, or you want to go to? I was like, Ma, I'll save you some money. And I'll go to Holy Redeemer. I'll go to Western. I'll walk down, and you know what? I walked out of every single door. I skipped school out of every single door that was attached to that building. So
really.
And my friend lived right across the street from there, so we used to go to the alley and all that. And he lived in the apartments, so he would be like we would literally go out the back door and go into his back door into the house, and be like, and his mom would be like, "Oh, what's going on? Oh, we got a half day." We used our excuse that we had a half day about 100 times. She was like, "Oh, half day again, huh?" And then she just got to the point where she, whatever.
Yeah. There's only so much parents can do.
But yeah, so this is obviously a lot, much more positive going on. But
So you've seen a lot of change.
I've seen. Look, what you see right now is a beautiful thing, even though it's for something that shouldn't have happened. But when I would come out of that school back in 1994, there was nothing but gangs. A whole group of gangs underneath there. Sorry, you know what I mean? Like, so there was gangs. So I'd rather worry about this, come out and worry about this type of stuff than come out and be like, well, I shouldn't wear this red hoodie because I might get beat up.
It was that.
So I grew up. It was bad. It was bad.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So we went through a lot of stuff. But you know what's funny? We don't look at that like we look at it like it's normal.
Well, if
And it's like like you can only push me so far. That's why, like, for me to do what I'm doing is something I love, and I have my cousin and other co-hosts. Shout out to my cousin Enrique Drake Swift and Tori Savage Kitty, because we are live now and we're trying to use it for a show, and we try to be positive. And they, like I said, they both grew up and were raised over here, and
and they're in Arizona.
So and they're in Arizona, and it's just that, like I said, I was like, wow. So I had to stop here, and like I said, we grew up different. We just people that grew up over here and dealt with certain things. We're humble, but you don't want to mess with us. You don't want to take us off. So, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna stick up, and that's anywhere. That should be anywhere. You're gonna stick up for yourself. You should stick up for yourself no matter what. And we just try to be so positive, and we don't like bullying. We don't like all that stuff on social media, and like we just trying to keep whatever has to do with positivity, just keep it alive. So. Like I said, I was about to go back home and go to sleep like an old man, and I called my cousin. I said, "Listen, there's something going on. Can we get a StreamYard?" So that's
Oh, nice.
I was like, I didn't know what to. Yeah, so. And I was like, I told myself, I don't know what, should I just record what I can because. Or just try to get some interviews, but I don't want people to,
I thought that there was supposed to be some spoken word. Or
right.
Poetry.
Oh yeah. Oh, and that's awesome. You say that it's spoken word. I mean, I went to Spike Tower, so it's like the spoken word is like, and when you say that, you already know who I think about. You already know who I think about, George Carlin. So it's like, come on. But yeah, so let me go in here and let them see what's going on. And, Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Coming up on the hill, trying to show you exactly. Glad I charged my battery to the fullest, so. When they say people don't care in Detroit or the city or the state, or especially Southwest, that's all we do is care. We show it every single day we wake up. It's just nobody's paying attention, so I feel like it's a little bit of my duty to show this and record this and wake people to fuck up. Wish I had a photographer with me, but it's all good. Try to get a little closer.
Either be watching it or just there's like 15 minutes left. I think about 16. Like literally, they were just holding it, and I think they're trying to move their leg.
Such a beautiful sight. See everybody's.
So this is good. If you could say Paul, Ollie, and him.
I just want to show you these. Look at these.
Dolly,
I'm glad I stopped. Glad I stopped. Southwest Detroit, Clark Park. Man, such a beautiful mural with so many people's pictures, and it's amazing. I mean, I see people hugging, some people crying, different shit going on, man. A lot of emotions going on here. I can feel it. So it's pretty crazy, really humbling and eye-opening, and I'm glad I stopped. More and more people coming. So if I do die off or something, it's because I'm running to the house to get a cord or get some headphones or something. But I'm only down the street, so if I sign off, I will sign back on in a minute. So give me about like 15 minutes. Is that okay? Drake, I don't know if you can hear me. What's your name again?
I didn't realize there was a stage over the hill.
Yeah.